Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So on today's sketch video, we're going to be doing a reverse confetti, sketch number 44. And I found this image on Pinterest. And I like when I find the ones where people kind of already put the measurements in. So just pause here and you can cut all your pieces and get started with me. I've already pre-cut mine. I'm using an A2 size card, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this time, instead of having a mat, I did cut my base paper at 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So it's going to cover the entire front of our card base. So we're going to just put some ATG and art glitter glue, and then I'm standing it up so I can get a nice even lineup to make sure it's covered and even. And then for the second piece, we cut that at 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I was thinking about putting a mat underneath this, but I decided that I wanted the smaller piece to have the mat so that it would, kind of stand apart from the mat. And I'm using the paper from um, the July kit from scrapbookingwithme.com. And it's the Jen Hadfield Patio Party. All right, and we're just attaching that. And it looked like it was like a 1/4 inch from the edge, so that's why I put it so close to the left. And then I took another one of the pattern papers and cut it down to the 2 1/8 by 3 1/4. And my black mat, I'm going to make it 3 3/8 by 2 1/4. And then we're going to go ahead and get that attached. But real quick, because when I did the last panel, I ran out of ATG. So we're just going to really quick here go ahead and put the refill back on it. And usually when I'm doing a lot of projects, I'll keep a couple of them out next to me. So that way when it is empty, I can just quickly change it out. Otherwise, I have one of those like really pretty photo boxes, a little small one that I keep on my desk that I put all my ATG tape in. All right, hit it with the glue, and then we're going to put this down on top of our mat. And then I was contemplating as well as doing some foam tape on this particular piece, but I decided that I would just put the ATG, and then I'm going to actually pop up this piece right here that we're looking at. So off to the side from one of the last videos I did, I'm looking for the thin strip foam, the foam strips that I had. So I'm just grabbing one of those and I'm going to go ahead and get this one ready. So that way once we get the wooden panel put down, I can go ahead and get this attached. And these are pretty easy to tear. So that's what I was doing there. And then we're going to go ahead and attach this. And while I was getting ready, I went into my stash and I did cut just a small strip. That's going to be the part that goes across on the diagonal. A little piece of some glitter paper that I had in my stash. So we're just going to mount that so that gives it a little bit of dimension. And then there's going to be our little strip of glitter. Yeah, just a little something, something. So I was thinking because when you mat, it gives it a little bit thick, a little bit of a, a little thickness. So I decided to go ahead and use the foam tape, the little foam strips on this as well, and the little extra bits that I'm just putting right in the middle there, in between the two that we put down. And then we'll attach that. And then I was thinking, trying to decide Nuvo drops, no Nuvo drops. Well, of course, I decided to do Nuvo drops. And I have the Midnight. Excuse me one second. I thought I had it on here. Yeah. Okay, so this one is the Midnight Sky glitter drops. And I will say, when it comes to the glitter drops, these do not flatten like the other ones. I really do like how, I want to say it's just a regular, yeah, like the crystal drops. Which one is this one? The green. Yeah, this one's a crystal drop too. I want to say the crystal drops, to me, flatten like enamel dots the best. Um, Even the clear ones, the one that dry clear where it almost looks like water droplets or like dew on flowers, those stay in their round shape as well, no matter how hard you tap them. They really don't flatten, not like the other ones. But it's just a little something down on the bottom. And that is our card. I needed to take a break from doing so many. Some of the templates and uh, one sheet wonders and stuff like that, they're great because you get a lot of cards out of the different packages. But on this one, I just needed one. And I'm showing you here that if the sentiment on the little cards doesn't work for you, you can always cover it up and put your own sentiment on the card. So, never feel limited in using, what you have that's in the product. I love this butterfly. I thought it was beautiful. And the sentiment may work, it may not work, but down the line, I know I can always cover it up. I can make it a happy birthday. I can make it thank you or thinking of you. Anything that really my heart desires. So, thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And at the end here, I am going to have links to previous Friday sketches. And down below, I will try and have a link to the July kit if it's still available on scrapbookingwithme.com. When you go to checkout, make sure you use my coupon code, which is TT15. Thanks, everybody, and I hope you have a great weekend.